Today is the beginning of the end and the start of a new beginning. Time has come to refine yourself and let go of the demons in your head that have held you in captivity for so long. It's time to flip the page and prove them wrong. It's time for rebirth. Yeah, time's up to say goodbye to all the haters, doubters, and non-believers trying to bring you down. In the blink of an eye, you'll realize that there's so much more to the book than the page you were stuck on. Finally, you will feel free to live a life you love living instead of the life you think other people want you to live. Remember, you are the highest authority when it comes to knowing what you want and what you love. So stop trading yourself for the approval from others. Ladies and gentlemen, weirdos and geeks, please repeat after me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a I don't give a fuck.
Whoa! What is happening? Happy Thursday, my Friday. It's my Friday these days. Welcome to the show, the Thursday night show. I am Grimskull. I am your super awesome pixel pushing samurai. Some call me the graphic sensei. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy on the internet being goofy, making goofy things, doing goofy things. Appreciate you guys being here. Steven. Hans. Hope things are going well. Every time I hear these songs, it makes me want to, I've got these guitars that are sitting over there collecting dust. I did a little rearranging, by the way. Once again, I'm fiddling with my stream right before I go on. Better now that I'm here. Wow. Okay. Lay off the hard stuff. Because if things are better now that I'm here, whew, I mean, things must be bad. And I know they ain't that bad. But I appreciate it. I appreciate the sentiment. I do. I'm humbled by every single person that kind of comes in the stream and hangs out. I am just humbled by that you want to spend that little bit of valuable time. You mispronounced great. Yeah. I guess so. Did I? Gert. No regrets. No regrets. Yes, I finally finished it. I think it turned out pretty well. Looking at it, there's all kinds of things I want to tweak on it, things I want to do, but I think I've accomplished the overall goal, what I was going for. But like I said, I did a little tweaking. I moved some things around right before, kickoff. And we'll take a little look. You can't see it in this shot. Maybe you can. If I lean this way, you can see him. There he is. But I moved one of my cameras, my camera 2, to kind of show off my. I moved my bookshelves. I moved a bookshelf over to the other bookshelf. Those are my collectible thingies. Obviously guarded by Skelly there. I need to get some better lighting on it. I need to work on my lighting. I really do, to work on my lighting. Really bad. I think I got to tweak my ISO setup so that, because I've got my lights set to low, to the lowest setting, and everything's still a bit bright and the background is not dark enough. So I got to work on that. But that's the background there. Here is the Grim Alien desk cam. On the slider. I think it's I wish there was a way I could put my logo in where the alien head is. I probably could, but I want it to glow like that. So I'll have to settle for my logo on my VR headset there. And then the cam that was in in Skelly's mouth there is now is up on the top of the bookcase, sitting under the there's a vulture guarding it. Yo, Joseph, how are you, sir? How has your day been? I hope it's been a good one. Happy Thursday. It is my Friday, like I was saying. Joseph, did you see the intro? I don't think Joseph got to see the intro. I got to try to figure out how to play it without it. Well, let's just see what happens. All right, here we go. All right. Let's mute. We're going to mute the rock music. We're going to turn the audio up there. Let me do something here real quick, because it didn't look like it was playing like to its fullest potential of loudness. There's intro. Set to master. Okay. Here we go. To turn your volume down just a tad, just in case. Or I'll turn mine down and then we'll see what happens. We'll turn it down and then see what happens. All right, here we go.
Today is the beginning of the end and the start of a new beginning. Time has come to refine yourself and let go of the demons in your head that have held you in captivity for so long. It's time to flip the page and prove them wrong. It's time for rebirth. Yeah, time's up to say goodbye to all the haters, doubters, and non-believers trying to bring you down. In the blink of an eye, you'll realize that there's so much more to the book than the page you were stuck on. Finally, you will feel free to live a life you love living instead of the life you think other people want you to live. Remember, you are the highest authority when it comes to knowing what you want and what you love. So stop trading yourself for the approval from others. Ladies and gentlemen, weirdos and geeks, please repeat after me.
Hold your butts.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
Here we go. It's the new and improved Open. Been working on it for a while. Super, super awesome. That's what I'm going for. Super, super awesome. Whew. It feels like it's been a long week. Like I said, today is actually my Friday. Not really my Friday. It's my Friday for so what you need for an Open? Oh, well, you know. First, you need your graphics person to finalize that whole look and feel. Have they done that? Did they do that yet? Have they got you those assets and stuff for you to be able to? I should jump over and check your stuff. No. Well, I thought it was a she. I thought it was a she. I love everybody. I just have very limited time for only David and Clayton. Oh, good. 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 I mean, I you know. That's all right. No rush. You want things to be good. You don't want things to be rushed. You know, even if you have setbacks, you want things to be right, to be good. One thing I've found, at least in my career as a graphic artist, motion graphic artist and graphic designers, that those clients who like want it now, they get it now, and they get a half-ass job. I don't know why I poured a big old handful of jelly beans, which I probably shouldn't have done, because now I'm gonna ASMR you guys with jelly bean sounds. All right, okay. I'll try not to. All right, don't look at the jelly beans. I love jelly beans. They're terrible for me. All right, so tonight, David and I have been kind of working on. He likes this little that visualizer thing, and we want to kind of play into that. So he sent me a video, because I sent him a template, a Photoshop template, or an image for him to place into his scene. What the heck is going on there? for his video. Can you guess what he's doing? Is he singing? You think he's singing there? Yo, I'm here, just can't type much. Intro is badass. Thank you, sir. This is the guitar face that David makes. And we're all, I got our fingers crossed. David seems to be doing a little better. We are hoping, sending positive healing vibes his way so that he can get back on track. It has been an interesting week nonetheless. Ow, Brian, damn. Okay. You're yanking your chain. Okay. So this is what I sent David earlier today so that he could pull that in and place his visualizer. Which used to be a down here in the corner. I moved it. And we want to do, that's what we want to do, is use that visualizer as the pivot point now for pop-ups, the lower thirds. True, very true. You know, lower thirds like this. There's an info box. Mine is Cat Lady. The program I have right now is Photoshop. That's open, Photoshop. But what I will be, I'll be working in After Effects here. But I'm just want to show the template that we have. And I think if we just make sure, I think what I'll do is without the background, I will supply David with this PNG file that'll have the green safe areas and this that he can kind of put into every video. Although once he gets the visualizer placed in the corner and leaves it there, then we shouldn't have to worry about it. But just in case, you know, it'll be good to have a reference to be able to pull in to any like vMix or OBS. In shot. Save. I don't know what InShot is, but it's gonna call this one overlay. Let's save that. Save. Go ahead, baby. You could do it. You could do it. There we go. So what I want to do now is go to After Effects. They've had a couple of updates to After Effects and Premiere, and there's some pretty neat things in them. I am going to go to DFM Graphics, which is my main graphics file. And this is most of the time, when I'm doing stuff when I'm doing editing David's videos, I will create graphics in here. I use the dynamic link to go back and forth. It's an Android video editor app. Got it. Use what works. Do some little cleanup here. Pre-comps. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to import some footage that I got earlier. Footage. And it was today, the 21st. Can't believe it's the 21st already. I'm just going to, let's see. Yep. I'm going to drag it down to my composition icon down here so that it creates that composition. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to hit enter while it's selected and say DFM for placement. And as you can see, it's got this little thing down here, the visualizer. Is that the arm you're supposed to be moving? You're not supposed to be moving that arm, right? Yeah. Quit moving that arm. You're making me cringe while you're moving that arm, David. Stop. It's like me and my back at like several months ago. It's like, it's like, oh, look at that. All right, I can't wait for this to render. I want to watch this whole thing now. That was hilarious. I don't even know what you said. It was still hilarious. All right. Let's go watch the actual video. All right. Stop the music there for a second. I just want to watch that. Can't hear it because I don't have things turned on, but okay, here we go. I really need to figure out how to get rid of, can you hear that? Can you hear that interference? You can't hear it when the music's going, but now that everything's super quiet, it's because of my, it's because of my mixer. I need a I need an audio conditioner, right? I need a power conditioner. Bad. All right.
All right, Grim. This is testing where this little icon is.
Wait, David. Is it okay? There's nothing that's going to get me banned, right? You know, I like to, slip in a few things here and there to, when I'm sending files. It's like, I just don't want to have a nip slip or something. Okay, all right. I didn't think your penis was that long either, but Oh, out for too long. Oh, sorry. That's what she said. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's that kind of stream, folks. That's the relationship we have. So just deal with it.
All right, Grim. This is testing where this little icon is. Tell me how that looks.
Looks great, David.
I'm still not going to be recording today, but my arm is feeling significantly better. Not 100% better, but significantly better. So hopefully tomorrow or Saturday I'll be able to record, but I just want to test placement of that thing. So you can, I placed it as close as I could. I just put this little overlay on it and made it transparent.
Good. Yeah. Awesome. Perfect. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's like a,
Don't
like oops, cancel, filter. One of those.
Yeah.
80s things.
Actually sort of like the Metallica Hardwire album
Anyway,
cover.
That's what I did. So hopefully that is good.
Yeah.
All right, Grim. This is testing where this little.
We're good. I think that's perfect. Exactly where we needs it. Exactly where we needs it. The Incredible Hulk. Yeah, that too. The original, right? That was a great show. Memories. So I got the audio bus thing worked out, David. I like it, but I don't. There's no way to fade the audio bus. At least that I've been able to find. All right, so like David did, I'm going to pull in that you don't fade the bus, you fade the list. Yeah, but I have 5 gazillion lists. I mean, there's no trigger to make it fade. That's the I can fade. I fade the wavelength because it's the bus. It's taking my my bus B into wavelength, and I just yeah, I get all my music lists go into bus B, which I can then fade up and down with in the wavelength. My talk and my music, volume. I can fade, individual lists up and down. But I guess what I want to do is not have to set 5 gazillion triggers. I guess. You would think that they would be able to set up the triggers to fade that bus up and down like just any audio input. But I could be wrong because I'm not a programmer. Yes, you can trigger bus volume to a specific setting, but there is no like there's set fade volume or set volume fade or whatever. But there's no set bus volume fade at all that I can find. I could be wrong, but I couldn't find anyone that said, but you can set your volume to this number and this number. But there was no extra parameters to say I want it to fade, just like you do with the set volume fade. You could have it fade over so many seconds or whatever. I could not figure out how to do that with the bus and a trigger. But that's just me. Again, I am limited in my knowledge. Well, you should relax. It's okay. I was just asking offhand. I mean, I don't want you to have to go look. I could certainly go spelunking for it more than I already have. Da, 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 da. Yes, but relaxing for you right now is a little bit more than. It's not like regular relaxing. It's trying to minimize your pain, and that's different. I mean, trust me, when I tweaked my back that one time, it was like just, regular relaxing, you actually feel relaxed afterwards, but relaxing while you're in pain is your body just trying to not be in pain, and it's almost more work than actual work. Okay, I'm trying to go to where I need to go. Overlays. That was it. Nope, I'm in the wrong one. DFM. Overlays. I'm going to copy that. Copy. Go back to Bone Factory. Vision. Okay, well, no, I want to paste. There we go. I'm going to drop that on top of there. And look, it's like almost, spot on. This is a little bigger. That's what she said. I'll look for one close, Stephen. I can't find one. Didn't look in Portland, but I don't go that far. All right, so one of the animations I want to do right off the bat is with the David Foster logo bug. I'm going to throw that in there. It's going to be huge, but we're going to shrink that down over in the After Effects timeline with the DF OGLSP bug selected. I'm going to hit S for scale, and I'm going to scrub those numbers. I'm just going to scrub it down, and then I'm going to shift P to bring up my position also, and then I'm going to scrub the numbers of the X and then the Y, and then I take my Alt key and I'm going to zoom down to that corner, and then I'm going to hit Shift T and pull up opacity and turn the opacity down. That way I can see the underlying graphic. And then I'm just going to we're going to eyeball it. Maybe if I hold my control key and scrub, it will scrub a little bit slower. All right. I'm going to turn my opacity back up, and then I'm going to I turned off my visual guide overlay there. You're an Overlander. We are. And mine's a little bigger, but that's what she said. I mean, that's okay. I might just, with it selected, use my arrow keys to kind of nudge it a little bit. And then I'm going to scrub the timeline, and I mean, it looks like it's supposed to be there. And that's kind of what I want. And I'm trying to decide if, do we want that to animate in? Or do we just want it to overlay that like it's always there, right? You won't notice it. Most people won't notice it. I kind of feel like maybe we should. That way it masks any size difference. Like my bug is a little bit bigger. My bug is slightly. How many lists? I've got 4. This is the rock list. I have my synth list. I have my Asian chill, my samurai chill. And then, of course, the OG blues rock. The OG blues rock. The OG blues rock. Apparently OG Blues Rock is muted. I don't know why. The volume, well, it's not necessarily the volume. I can control the volume with buttons up and down. You know, I was trying to figure out how to trigger it. Like, for instance, let me give you a scenario. When I go to my Be Right Back screen, I want the audio on bus B to automatically fade up, no matter what list I'm on. Yeah. And it may not be possible, and that's not a big deal. I mean, I get by with what I'm doing. I'm just trying to, like you know, I want to minimize what I got to think about when I'm doing things. He's 4 lists. Me, I need 4 lists. I'm a 4 list guy. You know, I like them big. I mean, I like a lists, a lot of lists. All right, let's continue. All right, well, we will focus on that at some other time. But I just feel like there's going to be. I don't want to have a shift. I don't. Did I just shift that? Transfer position. Reset. Block that bitch up and down the coast. So you generally know what music you're going to use when you're starting your stream. I have an intro list of 4 songs that automatically, it's like I hit, well, yeah, my first scene, my countdown, it starts my countdown. It makes sure my audio is on the intro, my intro music list, which has 4 songs in it. The one thing I can't figure out is how to make it the one thing I can't figure out how to do is I have to physically go in. I'm gonna squirrel here. I have to physically go in and set it to the first item. Because I want it to start at the top of the list every time. And I've tried this on transition in restart, you know, and that's the first song, but it never does. Transition in, audio on. I make sure to turn that input on, the audio on that input. And then it sets the volume to my music volume. And then it plays. And that's on my start scene. And so once my start countdown, my countdown is done, on countdown complete, it sets the wait, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. When the countdown is complete, I've got that turned off. So I don't know why I'm like going, what? Wait, what? I got two things. It says audio off on the intro music, and then plays the intro video. And then on my intro video, on transition, it pauses. Wait, let me go back to that. Go back to that title. What did that do? All right, so yeah, I've got audio off. So I should take the, hey, what's up? Oh, we got to we got to play the intro for Joe. So all right, Joe, set your volume to a moderate level. I don't want your ears to be blown out. All right, here we go. Here is the new and improved intro.
Today is the beginning of the end and the start of a new beginning. Time has come to refine yourself and let go of the demons in your head that have held you in captivity for so long. It's time to flip the page and prove them wrong. It's time for rebirth. Yeah, time's up to say goodbye to all the haters, doubters, and non-believers trying to bring you down. In the blink of an eye, you'll realize that there's so much more to the book than the page you were stuck on. Finally, you will feel free to live a life you love living instead of the life you think other people want you to live. Remember, you're the highest authority when it comes to knowing what you want and what you love. So stop trading yourself for the approval from others. Ladies and gentlemen, weirdos and geeks, please repeat after me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Ta-da! There's a few things, like I said, I was saying earlier, I do want to kind of tweak, but I think it's good enough to not mess with for a while. I put it as my channel video, my channel trailer. You had a long intro, didn't you? I have plans for your long intro. Yeah, I love my dancing cat ladies. Well, I have a long, like I said, I want to do the commit, create, connect, right? In fact, let me find it. At least I thought I did. I swear to God, I did those in the... Where did I put those? Maybe I did not put them. I can't remember. Thought I was in footage. Footage. Maybe here. Animations. No. All right, anyway, I had the idea. What I have is the idea. We've got the original live streaming pro. Let's. I've got this in my head. It has to get out. It has to get out. Oh, here it is. All right. Got to go in and get rid of that little sound that's in the template file. Okay, so my idea, right, was to that's why I wanted one of those times when you did the a whole spiel about commit, create, connect, to get some clips of that without music, right? Where you're talking about. We could tweak it. It's really not about reading it, right? It's not about reading it. It's just to pass the time while they're watching a 30-minute video. But yeah, I think so we could kind of maybe tweak that so that it's more readable at some point. But basically, instead of like right at the start have, you know, the live streaming pro, you know, the live streaming pro one is, you know, commit, and then my idea was like, boom, I was gonna kind of do a video screen, because I think I rendered one clean. I thought I did. See, here's the original. Here's the original one. Somewhere I've got a clean one. Hello. But the idea is commit, and then you're doing, I want you to commit for 6 months, you know, and then create, and then when create goes by, then there's another like a video screen that's like, you know, start creating content, blah blah, you know, your thing, your inspirational way of saying it, not my blah blah blah. And then, you know, then you need, that's when you can connect, yada yada yada, and then we go into the main intro of, you know, the original live streaming pro. That's definitely a possibility. While he is busy explaining, I'm going to continue with my planned content for the evening, and I'll worry about this audio thing later. What do you mean cannot be found? All right. It always says go to find, right? Okay, I found it, but where is it? I deleted that folder. I deleted that footage folder accidentally somehow. Luckily, I just hit Control Z. Possible. The only thing with this files is like those animations are like already created. They didn't even leave the animations themselves to be modified. They're like movie files. But that being said, we could certainly come up with something. There's some kit bash stuff where we could create our own city. Street. It's ambitious. For sure. All right, let's do this. All right, so I've been looking at that stuff. So a few sites that I've been looking at for how to, that have prefab models that I just have to create the scene and then I can manipulate it. So yeah, like I said, Kit Bash is kind of a one of the companies that creates these kind of modular model systems, and it's pretty cool. So, I mean, I think we're pretty close. I don't think people will notice it too much if, if that's there. And if we keep the visualizer in that place and we don't move it, then it should be kind of I think one of the things I did was create this info box. It works for me. Cinema 4D would be great. Or Blender. I have both. Plus, I'm starting to mess with Unity. So let's say I take this anchor point down to the center. And the idea is that for those videos, you know, it's doing its thing. Turn that off. I'm going to scale it. We're just going to scale it to 0. And it basically pops up from that location. And that's just scaling. I mean, there's other ways to do it. We could do a whole, like I said, you do kind of that neon. Hey, what's up, Michelle? Cinema 4D I actually prefer, because Cinema 4D allows me to use stuff within After Effects also. Because Cinema 4D, Maxon Cinema 4D, is integrated within After Effects. So there's a Cinema 4D light that comes with After Effects. Bye-bye, Jelly Bean. All right, I should put these somewhere where I can't touch them. Damn. Knew I should have started that Fiverr account. He done told me. So we'll have like a panel, we can have a panel pop out there, or I'm going to duplicate this layer. I'm actually going to turn off that and then go in and actually need to take our pen tool and let's see, we're going to select that path because we want to edit the path, edit the rectangle. So we got to go into the path. There we go. We're going to select these and pull it up. Let me turn on my overlay guide. We want to go to about there. I'm going to select the top points and drag it down to about there. And then let's move the whole thing down. Where's hairs at? Let's select these other points. Drag that up to about there. That's not really going to be that long. What I think I will do is I will build it in I will build maybe a mogurt so that I can control the width. Oops, the width of this along it, so that way if I need a longer one, I can have a control that stretches it out a bit. And the idea excuse me. Did that even mute it? Did it mute it? All right. I'm going to use that shape, these shapes as a track mats. And I need to go in and when you use things as track mats, you gotta make sure that they are the color of what you would use in alphas. So I got to get rid of the stroke, turn that off, and then I got to turn my color to black or white. Is it white? Maybe one of those two. Come on, where you at? I think. Come on. There's that one. Oh, alpha inverted. That might help. This is giving me fits now. Somehow I hit the whole the opacity to 0. Duh. There we go. It's okay. It's okay. I'm a professional. Layer, style, stroke. We're going to go in and turn that stroke to the pink stroke, maybe blue. Let's blue, and then we're going to do a a pink glow. So I'm going to right click that the layer and then go to layer styles, outer glow. Twirl it down and pick that pink. Normal. Zoom in a little bit. There you go. Maybe we make it brighter. The size is a little bit too big, maybe. Spread. There we go. Now I'm going to go to the shape layer, hit my scale tool, going to unlock it. I'm going to set my anchor point, which is now in the middle. I'm going to drag it to the left side. Like so, there's the X and the Y and the scale. I've turned off the link so that it should now just scale. I don't like that. I don't like that scale though, right? Because it doesn't keep my corners rounded. It squishes them. So the other option is to use those Bezier handles. Right. And we are going to twirl down to the path, set a key point there. I'm going to move that key point, or that keyframe to the right, and then I'm going to go back in and select these Bezier points, and then hold my shift key and just drag it all the way there. So now it reveals. I like that, but I have to work on the mechanic of how to make it, you know, so that I can control the control the width. But I'm going to take that city background. I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to drag it down below that other layer. And then I'm just going to turn off this what happened? What happened? I know what's wrong with it. There you go. My nose is running. So, all right. Once I get the kind of the look and idea and maybe the animation mechanics down, I keep thinking of what else can we do? I mean, to this to make it dynamic looking. And one thing I can do is create some sort of animation, you know, with the city. In that it'll scroll slowly with that open. Can do the same thing with the lower third. could create, have it kind of scroll, probably have it scroll this way towards the middle. Maybe even, move it so that it's the city skyline, the top of the buildings or something. That'd be cool. What is up, Scott? How are you doing, sir? We all keep running into each other today. So yeah, that's the idea. So that'll be cool. All right, do I need to play the open again for Scott? Yes, I do. Yeah, I think I definitely want to do that. And then maybe also kind of make the outline a little bit more neon, and maybe have something like a light tracer. I've done that before on some of David's stuff, and I like that idea. All right, I'm going to save this real quick. All right. And it's the encore presentation of the new and improved I Don't Give a Fuck Open. Here we go.
Today is the beginning of the end and the start of a new beginning. Time has come to refine yourself and let go of the demons in your head that have held you in captivity for so long. It's time to flip the page and prove them wrong. It's time for rebirth. Yeah, time's up to say goodbye to all the haters, doubters, and non-believers trying to bring you down. In the blink of an eye, you'll realize that there's so much more to the book than the page you were stuck on. Finally, you will feel free to live a life you love living instead of the life you think other people want you to live. Remember, you are the highest authority when it comes to knowing what you want and what you love. So stop trading yourself for the approval from others. Ladies and gentlemen, weirdos and geeks, please repeat after me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
And scene. Thank you. I can't. I gotta stop watching it because every time I watch it, I go, "Oh, it would be cool to do that. Oh, it would be cool to change that to do this. Oh, I gotta stop watching it now. I gotta leave it for the next 2 months and not mess with it." So that was fun. That was fun making it. Let me Let me look at something. Here, I can see the wheels are. See, can you feel it? Can you feel it? The wheels, my wheels, the gerbil is now in gear. Damn you. So I'd love to, like, you know, I've got my logo that's kind of, you know, slightly overlaid, but I kind of want to do some graffiti like on some of this stuff. And I thought maybe at first I was like right here along this trash can, but that's hard to track. I tried to track it the other day and it's hard to track to be able to put the logo on. Now, there's a possibility of doing it back here, you know, like my graffiti logo back here. Maybe possibly do it on the wall here. And of course, I kind of glitched that in. Yes, that is the song. Maybe again do some kind of characters or something on the wall back here, kind of as in like Japanese, like, you know, my name and Japanese characters kind of on the wall somehow. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. That might be too much. I don't need to do it in every scene. You know, maybe I could put it on the headstone or like Grimm's skull right here. Just kind of subliminal shit, right? You know, same thing here. You know. I want to put the cat dancer in a few different places. You know, and, you know, it says hot girls, so maybe making her dance, you know, her dancing back here. I kind of did that the other day on stream. But yeah, those guys are good. I thought I was then thinking, man, that's a great eye, and then I was thinking I could maybe have the logo glitch in the eye. This is really about branding, right? Really about branding. And again, you know, the cat dancer. Yeah, I don't know what I'd do here. Maybe on the coffee cup. Again, more cat dancer standing, you know, being here. I should do like a tattoo on one of these guys' hands, like my logo's tattooed. And the cat dancer. One thing I thought about is like weirdos and geeks, and I was gonna like put a picture of David, you know, somehow, like a wanted poster. Geeks. I like I need to do. They're not as animated as I like. I mean, I think I will go in and kind of shift their animations to where their arms are more up, I guess. And maybe I need more logos. I don't know. You know, the big, my big logo kind of ghosted it behind everything. Skull. And maybe I got to go back and put a squirrel somewhere, you know, and all of that. I don't know. Just wheels are turning. But the other day I did, I think this was it. Yeah. My cat dancing lady in the alley. Then, like I said, I tried to put her next to the door, but it looks like she is growing, like in size. So I got to figure out how to not make it look like she's turning into the 50-foot cat woman. So I was messing with that yesterday. So let's go back to that other graphics we were working on. So I think first I want to figure out a scroll. I think I want to take the city color. I'm going to drag that down and create a comp out of it. And then I just kind of want to take that and put the lower third scroll, go to my composition settings, and maybe turn that to like 400 in height. All right, we'll see you, Joe. And I just want to scale that up a bit. Scale that up a bit. We are at 30 seconds. And maybe I want to make this like 60 seconds. And I'm going to put a keyframe in the position column there, and then go to my, first I want to drag that all the way out. And I'm going to hold my control key, and in the X, I'm going to drag it to the left. And I just want to see how fast that is. I'm going to set that to half and then active resolution. All right. There we go. I mean, we're not seeing much movement at all, so I'm going to hold my shift key down. And that, I was on the wrong keyframe, so I got to go to the end keyframe. Now I'll hold my shift key down. Because I don't want it to be much. And I'm rarely going to hold a lower third up for more than a minute. So I like that. So let's we're gonna say that's the L third city scroll. If I go back to my for placement, and I make sure that my city graphic is selected, and then go to my my project panel, and then Alt and drag and drop it on top of that selected one. There you go. Now I cut it in half because it's not centered or anything, so we'll just kind of move that into place. And then we can go. It's got a little bit of movement there.
Or this little icon.
Might want to let Kevin know. David, just saying. You know, and if there's not enough, you know, there, we can move it a little bit. But what I want to do is that's the big shape. So let's go into the shape, contents in the rectangle, in the path, right? I'm trying to think how the best way to do this is. Let's turn on our overlay layer. And you see it's being cut off because the scroll is not as long as it needs to be. I want to take the shape and take those keyframes off that shape. What I want is that shape to mask out the scroll but I'm going to select both those layers. I'm going to Control Shift C, and this is the L third bar. So that's now just one bar. It's got the animation going. But then what I want to do is I'm going to create another shape layer. Just a square. Oop. No, I don't want a mask, so make sure I don't have it selected when I click on that shape layer. And with that lower third bar, I'm then going to use that as a mask. So now actually what I think a lot of the better way to do this, and I like doing this this way because we use an inverted, right? Inverted. That way I can move this this shape off the screen, and then I can use the position and then so from there I'm gonna create a keyframe and then create another keyframe, and I think if it just comes out to there. Let's easy ease that so that it kind of comes into play.
All right, Grim, this is testing where this little icon is. Tell me.
I can go into the visual editor here. And we want to edit as the speed graph. What I like to do is drag that handle to the left, drag that handle to the left, and it should like come out fast and then slow, you know, ease into the
All right, Grim, this is testing where this little icon is. Tell me how that looks.
There we go.
I'm still not going to be recording today, but my arm is feeling significantly better. Not 100% better, but significantly better. So hopefully tomorrow or Saturday I'll be able to record, but I just want to test placement of that thing. So you can, I placed it as close as... All right, Grim, this is testing where this little icon is. Tell me how that looks. I'm still not going to be recording today, but my arm is feeling significantly better. Not 100% better, but
I mean, I like it, but I want to be able to control it, so I want to try to build a control so that, oh, he's going into, like, Hulk mode.
All right, Grim, this is testing where the... where this little icon is. Tell me how that looks. I'm still not going to be recording today, but my arm is feeling significantly better. Not 100% better. Where this little icon is.
Plus, it looks a little off center, so we might want to have it go farther out, right? So we may need to go in and fix that bar, the shape layer on the bar. Right? It's like the, yeah. That dragged my whole thing out, so I'll leave that there. Actually, if I turn on the path. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. That should be close. Yeah. Now the trick will be, let's see, we're going to see if we can set the keyframe, the X position of the keyframe in Essential Graphics, and I will try that tomorrow. But I think for now, I've had a successful launch of my intro video. Need a little headway on some graphics here. Tomorrow is kind of the day off from the show, but that means I get a chance to do a little extra editing. Also, around 2 p.m., join me and Xanthi on Xanthi's channel. We'll be doing a bit of a collab, talking about some, NFTs and graphic design from a graphic designer's perspective. A few other things. My sister, my sis from another miss is what I call her. An awesome web developer, has done work on David's sites, and we've collaborated on a few projects. So be sure to catch us tomorrow. But my battery's just draining right now. I'm gonna see if I can't sleep in tomorrow a little bit. I keep trying to, but I just don't make it. I just don't make it past 5:30. Gotta watch out for the size of them bananas. That's all I'm saying. The big bananas. It's my tip for you. Watch out for the big bananas. I told you I messed with my camera. There's my new second camera setup. I moved my bookshelves over. Grimalian camera. Now I'm calling that the vulture cam, because it's under, my vulture's sitting on it up there. You can't see the vulture, can you? No, I don't think you can see him here. Yeah, there he is. See the vulture sitting up there right at his feet. There's a camera. No. All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out with me this evening. I won't be doing a work stream tomorrow only because I've got a few things going on. I'm going to lunch, and then, like I said, I've got the collab with Xanthi, so I'll kind of be preparing for that. There's no Morning Invest show tomorrow, but be sure to check out, if you missed the show, check out at Redacted. Check out all the clips from today's show. It was a good show. Even though David wasn't there, it's still a good show. And other than that, have a good weekend. I'll see you Saturday morning at 8 a.m. For my next stream. And I appreciate you guys. Have a good night. Peace.